So I wanted to speak a little bit about how the body and mind are connected, how we store emotions in our body. This is something that's been looked at, a little bit, and there's some great books like The Body Keeps the Score. There's a lot of people who work in this field, like myofascial release, and they understand that there is a connection between the mind, the body, and the emotions, and we hold different energies and patterns in our body. And speaking personally, I held a lot of energy in my back, my shoulders, and so there was like a curvature in my spine, and this could be known as kyphosis. And even my chiropractor was thinking this is a genetic issue. There's a certain point that we got in terms of improving, but it won't go beyond that. And what I stumbled across was somatic unfolding, and this realization that I was actually holding the story and the core energy of being unsafe in my body, and that was held in my core. So right underneath the rib cage, deep in the inner muscles. And so no matter what I would do in terms of postural exercises, the same things kept happening, and the same pattern and posture kept kind of falling back into place. And only since I've been doing these unlocks of the emotion, of the story of what's been held deep in my body, has my body been able to react to that and open up much more fully. And so this is just a little message of hope for anybody who's experienced any long-term kind of aches or pains or misalignments in their body. I also experienced it with a bit of knee cave, again, tight hamstrings, hip flexors, things like that needed stretching, but also as the body was kind of like holding on, it sort of pulled everything into a bit of a slightly misshapen way. I don't know if this makes much sense, but things are connected in the body. So the body is connected via fascia, via tissues, via muscle structures. And so there might be an issue in one part of the body, and it's actually linked to somewhere else. And it may or may not, but it may be linked to emotion, it may be linked to trauma, it may be linked to something stored in your body. And so I just wanted to share this in case anybody else has experienced kyphosis, or issues with knee alignment. Again, there's loads of amazing practical additional exercises and processes you can do, as well as these releasing exercises. But I found that without the releasing, those things were they were kind of temporary, and they weren't 100% effective. Whereas now it just feels like my body is much more relaxed, much more open. The way I walk is different. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. And this is all linked to, feeling safe in the world. And this is a nervous system piece of work. So feeling safe in the world, whether it's in, earlier in this life for me, not having that attuned, safe nervous system from family, from community around me. Or some people even theorize that trauma can be passed through generations. And so certain patterns can come through because it's been held for a few generations. And so you're just kind of holding the same pattern in your body. So if you look into epigenetics as well, certain things that are kind of triggered on or off. I'm not sure if that's the case with me or not. But it's something to explore and to keep an open mind about. And yeah, it's just been really, really helpful for me to notice that unlock. And I think it also kind of changes how I'll show up in relationships as well. So there's just a lot more inner core strength and openness, and an ability to hold that. And this is crucial when you sort of think about the masculine grounded, and then the feminine flowing and creative. you kind of need that balance to maintain a relationship, to maintain the polarity within the relationship. And so this was definitely a piece that I found for me was needing a little bit of work. So yeah, just wanted to share that, and yeah, hopefully it serves, maybe even if it's just one person, then that's great.